very well. You're making a video.
A lot of projects going on the home front, both inside and out. I'm basically trying to minimize, reorganize, and then rebuild things I got going on the home front. For one thing, I'm also doing resurfacing of the walls, ceilings, floors, repairs wherever it needs. But I'm also working on things like my bug-in pantry or my long-term pantry, as well as my short-term pantry. And my bug-in pantry or my long-term pantry is totally depleted except for a few items. Now this, you can see my shelves are becoming empty, and they were literally crowded with items before. Items that would be good for if you're hemmed in because of a natural disaster or a storm, or you're bugging in long term for some reason. I would have a lot of things that would meet needs. Got paper items, toilet paper, paper towels, rubbing alcohol, bleach, hydrogen peroxide, soaps, and this is just the remnants of it. A lot of candles here, some canned goods left, replacement light bulbs, storage containers, just all kinds of things going here. I got a plastic tubing that would be used for sealing food in, air mattress, all kinds of things. And I got other gear just spread around all over the place, and I want to reorganize. One thing I want to do first is completely deplete this and move the rest out. I want to build a workspace here for working on projects, and I want to move my long-term storage to another area of the basement, which would be over here, where I have space heaters like gas heater and electric heater and spare appliances and stuff, pumps, more air mattresses. Just going to completely redo my long-term bug-in storage and get things in order down here. And also give me a nice work spot, do projects. Some long-term storage items do have to be recirculated or replaced as time goes by. For example, canned goods and yes, bleach. Even though they have a shelf life of 2 years, they can go longer, but I prefer to replace them or use them within 3 years. So definitely going to use up my canned goods, which I have been doing. This whole area was covered with canned goods, down to the bare minimum here, but I still have my active pantry. And my active pantry is the pantry that I use basically every day or every week. It's on a weekly basis. I'm putting things in and taking things out. So long-term storage, good to have a lot of different things in here that can stay a long time, as well as canned goods, but also have a active pantry, short-term pantry that's constantly recirculating, and I'll get into that. Of course, I always keep several bug-out bags filled and ready to go, but I have a lot of gear just kind of spread out, and I want to organize my gear. I got all kinds of things going on here, and I've got a lot of stuff up in the garage, but I got to go through this stuff and really get it organized. One of the mistakes I think I see with people who deal with bugging out, etc., is that they just have a room full of gear, which I have now, okay? A room full of gear, and it's not organized, and if the stuff hits the fan, you're not really ready, you know, because everything's in disarray. You can't just grab a pack like this and run. Do what you got to do. You got all your stuff back there just spread out, unorganized. So that's a project I got to work on. I got to completely redo my bug out situation so that I'm ready. I got several different types of bug out bags ready, but it's not where I want it to be. So that's another project I'm working on. I always keep a couple bug out bags of various sizes or survival gear packed up, ready to go in a kit. But you know, as time goes by through use, you lose track of what you have going in a bag, and things get spread out like I have here. It gets all over the place. I have things shelved up, somewhat organized, but I want to do a much better job than this, and I do want to assemble more kits with more options in them, and that's part of the project that I'm going to be working on in the coming days, is assembling bug out bags and really reviewing and rethinking what I'm doing. So for now, my kayak is buried under projects, but that's life in the real world, and I intend to do something about it. Lots going on, but I'm going to have fun on the way. A few distractions, but I'll get there.